Hello, good afternoon. I am out for 5 miles, but it's gonna complete my day with 8 miles because this morning at 1 a.m. for the time change, I ran an in-person 5K, made a PR. I did my fastest average pace ever, and it was a lot of fun. I went with some of my theater friends that I have, manipulated into running with me? No. It's really cool. I love sharing my love of running. I think it's just really awesome. I'm gonna do as much as I can on this run. I have some fun things to talk about, so let me finish my warm-up and I'll see you in a minute. It's hot. I haven't sweat this way in a long time. One of the main things I want to talk about today is my 8-week MetPro update. So I started MetPro mid-January, and this week is week 8. So MetPro is metabolism profiling. It's a company that I heard about on the Marathon Training Academy podcast. I don't want to say it's a weight loss program. It is a nutrition program. Because I feel like of all of the various things of training for a marathon, my nutrition is the thing I know the least about. And simultaneously, the thing I've struggled with the most. I have gained weight, lost weight, gained it back, been through a big journey just with weight loss in general. But I have done Weight Watchers. I love the program. I love Weight Watchers. It worked really well for me the first time I did it. But it's not for athletes. With as many miles as I was putting in for marathon training before I got injured, I wasn't eating enough, and my body went into starvation mode because I wasn't eating enough, and therefore I was just retaining weight, and I didn't have good energy. And so I decided to just take the plunge financially and nutritionally and do MetPro. And I have been extremely pleased so far. I am with Coach Cassie. She is awesome. One of the things that I really love about MetPro as a program is that it is extremely individualized. And Coach Cassie has all of my data in front of her to continually make adjustments daily if we need to, which we have done. And for the past 8 weeks, I've been on a down adjust. So every week to 2 weeks, we'll adjust and ultimately go down in carbs. I've really appreciated having Coach Cassie there because carbs are really important to runners. And I personally have had a lot of questions about it and fueling and making sure I don't pass out on my runs and all that kind of stuff. And if I have a run where I'm really low energy, I can text her and she almost immediately texts me back, okay, well try this, this, and this on your next one. And I just finished the lowest phase that I can healthfully go this week. And now we get to start the up adjust. So ultimately, we're playing with my metabolism. It's really hard to run and talk like this at the same time. We are totally playing with my metabolism. metabolism profiling. The purpose of the Up Adjust is to basically rev my metabolism back up. And she sent me a couple of like podcast type things, and this is like a do not try this at home type thing without someone to help you. And we're adding back carbs, but it's at such a rate that my metabolism doesn't slow down. It actually makes it go faster, because we're doing it as part of like an algorithm. Coach Cassie said we learned my metabolism is extremely stubborn, which I knew because I've had such problems with it previously. So we're on the Up Adjust, and we'll do that for about 5 weeks. I don't know quite the rate that we're gonna be adding stuff back, but it's also gonna be like specific carbohydrates that we're actually adding back. It's not just like, okay, I can eat pizza and ice cream now. So I'm really excited to see the results of these next couple weeks. I'm already very pleased with the results of the past 8. Would I like to be losing weight faster? Absolutely. One of the really cool things with Coach Cassie is I've talked to her about my frustrations, and she has instantly had like the right thing to say, which has been really cool. Because one of the parts of the interview thing that you do is matching you with a person that coaches you in a way that you need. They hit the nail on the head with Coach Cassie. I'm extremely pleased, and I'm really excited to see what the next 5 weeks are gonna look like. Yeah, I'm gonna run now, and I'll talk more about it in a second. I feel like one of the things that I've struggled with the most while I'm with MetPro is just wanting to eat things that are not on my plan. So there's been a lot of mindset shifts of I can't have this now, but when I'm on my Up Adjust, I can add it back. Before I started, I had gotten to where I was having like ice cream almost every night. Not a lot, but ice cream every single night. I was drastically overeating, and I didn't realize that I was overeating as much as I was until I started measuring out things, and I was like, whoa, that's a big difference. I have had that mental struggle, and sometimes, because one of the things with MetPro is you weigh yourself every single morning, and going from weighing myself once a week with Weight Watchers to going myself to weighing every day has been a total shift. With MetPro, it's just a data point, and anybody who knows anything about losing weight, every single day your weight is going up or down some. So that's been really interesting, and harder on some days than others, of making that switch of this. I know I'm on plan because I'm checking off my boxes of MetPro. One of the good things that I noticed is every single meal is balanced, and I didn't do that before, and that was one of the goals that I said that I wanted to have for 2021. Not only do I have carbs, proteins, and fats with every single time that I eat, 3 meals and 2 snacks, but I'm also, since I'm low carb, meal carbs like bread and rice and that kind of stuff, bees, that means I'm eating a lot of vegetables, like a lot. I have never eaten this many vegetables before, probably in my life. Overall, I mean, I feel healthier, and that's what I want, regardless of whether or not the weight loss comes, which I know it will. It just won't be as fast as I want it to. Coach Cassie told me, she said, tying this into running and not trying to be punny, but it's a marathon, not a sprint. And when you look at weight loss that way, like I want to keep it off this time, but also I want to be able to perform my best. Speaking of performance, I did a speed workout a week and a half ago, and I got all 10s on every interval, and it was negative splits. Never done that before. Even just with my 5K this morning, almost every single one of my intervals was, actually no, every single one of my intervals, 6 minutes run, 1 minute walk. All of my runs were in the 11s. I'm floored. I can totally see a difference in my performance, and that's a really cool thing to see. Like, even though I'm not seeing it directly on the scale, I'm getting faster. Part of that's training, part of that's fueling. And another really awesome thing that I like about MetPro is how much it ties into my training plan. Because with MetPro, they advertise that they are endurance athletes and runners. And so the knowledge that Coach Cassie has about running, like tied to with Julie, my running coach, it's just like, it takes so much of the extra thought out of it, so I can just focus on the actual running. And everything else, I just do what I'm told. And I feel like with as busy as I am, just as a human, it has been exponentially beneficial for me compared to the times that I've tried to do it on my own. So I will definitely do an update when I get done with the Up Adjust in a few weeks. And overall, I say 2 thumbs up. Let's keep this going. I'm really excited. That's all I got right now. I'm halfway done with my run. I'm gonna finish it, and I'll talk to you guys in a little bit, okay? Okay, so I think I underestimated how hard it would be to get back to running in heat and humidity. Oh man, Richmond has spoiled me. And wintertime. Whew, it's 80 degrees. I haven't seen this since like September. Whew. So my goal is just finish it. I got about a mile and a quarter left. This is the last hill. Okay guys, that's it for my run today. 5 miles. Still trying to catch my breath. I didn't run quite as much as I was scheduled, but I'm also not used to 80 degrees, so yeah. So keep training, my friends, keep pushing, keep betting yourself, and I guess I'll see you in the next video. Have an amazing rest of your day. I'll see you later.